Waku Waku 7, developed by Sunsoft and first party to home consoles by SNK, is a fighting game in which you play as 7 deranged fighters. Oh, but what about Waku Waku 1 through 6, you may wonder? Well, let me tell you a little secret, my friend. There are no Waku Wakus 1 through 6. Oh no, there's only Waku Waku 7. Just the 7th one. Speed is the name of the game here. Actually, it's Waku Waku 7, but ignore that. The gameplay is fast, and boy does it pack a punch! The story of Waku Waku 7 is rather simple. You beat up people to collect the legendary balls known as Waku Waku balls that have the magical ability to grant someone their dearest wish. And the caveat that possessing just one of these will make you obsessed on obtaining the others. But where Waku Waku 7 is rather simple and to the point with its story, it makes up in its characters. These colorful maniacs are all in fact deep-cut references to other media and genres, resulting in a rather interesting roster. Now here, I present to you all of them. First on the list is Rai Bakugo, the ever so cocky and adventurous 13-year-old, and a parody of Kenzo from King of Fighters. He practices BMX tricks, he can double jump, and thanks to his gloves, he can shoot lightning. In his ending, Rai wishes for the adventure to keep going, which sends him on another great... it's just sequel bait. It's just sequel bait for a game that doesn't exist. Next up is Arina Magihara. She is 14. Let me repeat, she is 14 years old. A cutesy girl who references shoujo manga heroines and whose moves in the game can, land a man in jail, Jesus Christ. Arina actually so happens to be the most popular Waku Waku 7 character, as you can see. She is single-handedly carrying this game away from total obscurity. In her ending, Arina wishes to find her true love, which teleports her right to Rai, upon which she physically assaults him like a typical tsundere. How cute and kawaii and moe. Following that, we got Dandy J, a big muscular guy and a combination of Joseph Joestar and Indiana Jones. He is big, he is slow, and in his quest for the Waku Waku balls, he is accompanied by his friend's daughter Natsumi and the cat Rampo. Of note is the fact that unlike a lot of the other characters in the game, Dandy J isn't actually after the balls for personal gain, and was rather hired to obtain them. But in his ending, Dandy J realizes what the Waku Waku balls are for and fights off the guys who hired him to get them in the first place. Marurun is your enemy Totoro. He hits harder than my drunk father and is about as fast too. This thing is disturbingly ugly and will probably eat this brat, Mugi, a lost child who got separated from her parents. In his ending, Marurun lets Mugi make a wish to be united with her parents. How wholesome and nice, he'll probably eat them all later. And here we have the defenders of justice, PolitankZ. His moveset is utterly bizarre and quite honestly just gross, like what is this guy's problem? In their ending, these two bumbling idiots accidentally wish to just clean their stupid Meg. God, they're so dumb and useless. Slash is the coolest guy in this game. He's an elf, he loves justice, and he has a glowing cursed sword. He's just like one of my Japanese animes. In his ending, Slash wishes for his sword's curse to be lifted, which ends up unleashing a bunch of demons which chase him around while women watch. How relatable. After that, we got Tisei, Astro Boy if he was a maid. I imagine not made with the purest of intentions. Her fighting style involves various cleaning tools and for whatever reason the ability to quite literally heal herself. She wants the balls to cure her creator, Dr. Lombroso, and to become a real human. What a noble girl. In her ending, Tisei makes a wish that brings her creator back to health. How lovely. And those are our 7 fighters. But, there is actually more here. You see, in Waku Waku 7 arcade mode, there's an opportunity to fight 2 special characters. One which appears as a bonus stage and another who is the final boss. Those being Bonus-kun, Ryu if he was a punching bag, also an XP from Galaxified Universal Warriors, a different game from Sunsoft. Due to the lack of limbs, he is unable to crouch or grab opponents. How unfortunate. His moveset is 1-to-1 of Ryu's Street Fighter's moveset. And the final boss of Waku Waku 7, Fernandez, the Kaiju Emperor of Hell. His appearance certainly striking fear into anyone that crosses his path. His moveset involves him doing cartoonishly evil attacks like hitting his opponents and rolling like a ball. And he actually segues very nicely into the next segment, the gameplay. So, as you may have been able to tell, the entirety of Waku Waku 7 is pretty similar to your classic SNK games such as Fatal Fury or the King of Fighters, even being developed for SNK's Neo Geo system. Although, the truth be told, because of it, it suffers from a lot of the same issues those games did. And by that I mean one simple thing: the AI sucks! It just reads your inputs and perfectly counters them, or gets completely stuck doing the same move over and over and over again. It is a far from perfect or fair game. Oh no, don't be mistaken, this was designed to steal quarters as much as it could, and boy, you can feel it, alright? As I said previously, the gameplay of Waku Waku 7 is fast. Oh boy, it is really fast! And one of the core mechanics is the ability to send your opponents flying all the way across the map, which is pretty standard for a fighting game if you don't count the fact that you can also wall jump all the way back the same distance, which if used correctly can allow you to swift counter-attack your opponent. All characters are also equipped with classic fighting game special moves. Among those moves are the techniques titled Hara Hara Motion, stressing the same, hard to dodge, powerful, and unblockable. These moves can really mess someone up. They can be, however, interrupted, which will result in you being messed up, my friend. Oh boy, trust me, it can really mess you up. All in all, the gameplay alone is pretty fun, I would say, if not a little disjointed with not all the moves connected. The maps are also pretty good in my opinion. They're not exactly KOF level detailed, but that's alright. They all have multiple variants depending on the round. Every character with the exception of Bonus-kun has a map dedicated all to themselves, which can tell you a lot about their general vibe as people. The music is pretty okay-ish. It's not exactly club bangers, but it's far from the worst soundtrack I have heard in my life. Overall, the style direction in this game is pretty magnificent and has so much charm with its colorful and very 90s looking designs. Ooh wow. Though the game seems to have been a flop. At least I think so, since I can't find any info on the sales anywhere, and like... Did you even hear about this game before I told you about it? Did you really? It is a true shame this game never got a sequel. I think Waku Waku 7 too. Waku Waku 14? Anyway, it would have been a very amazing game if it was given a chance to exist. But it seems some things are just not meant to be. Like me and my ex-wife, who left me due to my obsession with my Shiranui. And so this is where my journey ends. Not with a banger, but a slow fizzle out. Good day, good afternoon, and good night. And please subscribe, hit the subscribe button, please, I beg you, I really need this, please! Please!